Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I have a little different kind of video today. I have all these bags of random Christmas stuff, and so I want to go through and see what we can make from it. If maybe it needs to be refiled somewhere, so I'll actually use it. All that kind of stuff. So that's what's calling to me today. My husband said he printed off a recipe and he said, I got to make it. I got to make it today because it's calling to me. Well, getting this organized is calling to me. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's say hi and hugs to Vivian, Linda, Belinda, and Julie. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, we're just gonna kind of start at the top and go down and just see what we can make with what. Now this cute envelope, where it came from, I don't know, but it's gotten a little bit squished. And that's what I don't like about having a whole bunch of stuff stuffed everywhere, is then it ends up getting ruined. So, but I think it's fine. And I think that would be real cute on a page, just like this. We could decorate that side maybe a little bit. And then when it opens, you can have something in there, and there's Santa. Or it could be a pocket. Oh, I think I'd go this way with it. And I'm going to put this in, I think I'll refile this in my done ephemera. And then whatever kit I'm using, maybe I could do on this side. Or should I just decorate it? Let's just decorate it. Sorry, indecisive today, guys. Apparently. Okay, we're going to just do it. Let's just do one of our little fairies on there. We could use one that's got a large wingspan, because this is a little wider than some of this stuff. His wings were kind of poking out. No, it's not that wide. It's the ones with both sets of wings showing that are a little wider. Oh, isn't she cute? Okay, I also grabbed there. Well, it was kind of in with all this stuff. Some music pages. So let's put some music on that, and then we'll just be able to use it and do a little background for this envelope. I'm not quite, I think part of my thing is I'm not quite ready to start another journal yet. And so that's part of my deal, is I just kind of wanted to play a little bit, but then I saw all these, I was kind of going through my stuff and saw all these things, and I'm just like, I need to use this stuff or it's going to get ruined. I'm actually going to use scorched timber on the edges here, because I think that's what's on the envelope. And we can always use more pieces for whatever journal we do next. I just needed a little break. Needed a little break from the journals to just do a little bit of playing, I think, was what the doctor ordered. Now, if I put you there, then what if, do I have a big label from Vintage Studio 717? I don't know if I do, but, well, I have a a blank one. I'd rather have some. So hold the phone. I thought it was in here. Yes. Look, I reprinted them. I think I want that one. Where's my scissors? They are completely buried. There they are. They were really, really under there. I need to cut these out and get those in here. So there's a little something for me this afternoon, I suppose. Actually, after I get done filming and have lunch, I'm gonna go out and clean out another section of gardens in my backyard. It's cold out, but at least it's not precipitating, so I think I better get her done. See if this is gonna show up enough and everything. I go clear to the top and put her kind of at the bottom. Don't like how that lines up. Okay, I'm not, I think maybe it's not the right size or something that's bugging me. I think I'll use that instead, or do I want green? I told you I'm indecisive today. Excuse me for that. Some days are like that, you know. That's too little. Okay, let's just go with that. But now I have a bigger one cut out, so that's happy. This will probably use it at some point. At this rate, I'm not going to make a whole lot of progress on all these bags. You're like, okay, Gail. All right, where's my, oh, there it is. For a second there, I couldn't find my glue pages. Oh, yeah. So anyways, I thought my husband was so cute. Something like apple fritter bread or something. I don't know. But I was laughing because I said, see, you're not that different than me down here. It's like when something calls to you, you just got to go do it. You got to make it. He said it's just two different forms of creativity. And he's like, yeah, right, Gail. But I think it's true. I mean, yeah, I was getting ready for this video and the printer started up and he came down and I said, I thought I had spooks. And he said, oh, I found this recipe, gotta make it. I'm like, oh, when are you gonna make it? Now. Oh, and guess what? Last night we had a fun call from my son and my granddaughter, Marin. She wants her grandpa and I to walk out with them on her senior night. I guess because we're at her games and whatever, but it was so sweet and I just was so touched by that. Okay, so now I can put this, you know, in the ephemera to use pile. Okay, let's just start with this one. I don't even know what's in here, so we'll see. Well, there's more music, which is great. I'm going to put that with this music and we'll just use it as we can today. This is a digital that doesn't look at all Christmassy to me. So, refile in, I'm going to put that down in my my regular digitals. Okay. Got, okay, those are stickers. These are all sorts of pieces of scrapbook paper. I'm going to refile all of that in my scrapbook paper scraps, which is right here. Okay, that's going in there. I feel like if things are filed in the correct spots, there's just a better chance of using them, right? Okay, so this I'm going to refile in my regular doilies because it's pink. Of course, I do have some pink Christmas stuff. This is a sack. I did grab my sacks because I thought we might do something with those. Okay, let me set those there. Okay, so then some scraps go in my digital scraps pile. And this I want to make something out of. So, and this is oh, these are like 1970s postcards. Aren't they cute? So those really should be, I think I'm just going to tear them apart. And those should be in my ephemera to use. I mean, I could have used these in my pink journals, but I didn't even know they existed because they were in this random envelope. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, those can go in the done ephemera. I'll put that with the envelopes. Okay, this is Christmas music again. Okay, what is this? These are all Tsunami rose papers. I'm going to put those with my random papers to collage with pile, which is right over here. Here's a good scrap. Let's set the scraps up there. This is a scrap. Maybe we can use that too right now. And then these are Roxy Creations. I recognize them. I wonder, you know what I wonder is if that envelope, if this was a bunch of stuff I took to a retreat. Because these are Vintage Studio 717, which I was going to reprint these, but here they are. Okay, cool. So these are just going in my paper to use pile. We've got envelopes. What to do with those? Well, let's play with this first. I was thinking a big tag. Yeah, right? It's almost big enough. Let's make our own because I don't want to use that one with the hole in it. What do we have for scraps here? Oh, here's a good one. Yes, we'll just make a big journal card out of it. So, I think I'm just gonna put that on, and then do something with this other side. It seems like it needs to be a little more bright than these papers. I'm just going to put these in my scrapbook too, and then really, I really need to address the Christmas scraps. It's getting a little out of hand. Okay, so we're going to put you on there, aren't we? Now this is really, I can tell it's really brittle. So I think I might go ahead and do my gluing on this because I don't want to rip that accidentally. Yeah. Okay. So put that, lining it down the edge there. Okay, good. Always need some of these bigger pieces. Anyway, for either under a belly band or in a big page pocket or something. This is about a little over 7.5. So that'll be good. Okay, I want something kind of bright. What if we used a bit of this, and just gonna try and tear it down here. That wasn't wide enough. Dag nabbit. Okay, let's, not that we won't use that, because we will at some point. Okay, we just need to okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I have a gazillion scraps over there. I think once again I'm going to use the scorched timber. Just think it'll show up better. Okay, we'll do the edges in a minute. Okay. That's gonna go up here in this corner. And then let's use a bit of green. Do I have some green of some sort? This or this? No. Let's just use a little bit of this. I'm going to tear this edge. Okay. And just go right there. And right here. Yeah, I feel, oh, I think I want this torn too. I feel like that was an envelope that I just took some random Christmas supplies to a retreat and then just threw them back in my stuff. Okay. right. So, there. Okay. So let's ink and think for a second on what I'm going to round the corners, I think. Oops. What do I have going on here? Got a little something stuck. Okay. So I feel like we need a larger, some sort of focal point. I'd rather not cover up that fun embroidery book paper, but let's see. I'm wondering in here, I've got some taller things. Oh, I forget about those. That's a good thing to remember. Oh, I can hear my husband up there. He's working on it. Yes! Oh, this little girl's really cute. What do you think? Would she be cute? And then it doesn't cover up a whole lot. If I put her right there, you can still see that. And then maybe some sort of a label. I can't remember. Was it you, Kathy, that said, "Oh, Gail's table's all full of stuff"? This was a recent comment on a video. Gail's table's all full of stuff. She's not all tidy. Usually it drives me crazy, but sometimes, you know, it just has to be. But, okay. Let's put her on there and we'll figure out some sort of little label. I think we can come up with what will work. And I think these cutouts, this like little girl, I think it's probably from Roxy Creations, I think. Okay, I want her to kind of cover that up. I might have just got her foot down a little too low, but that's okay. So, okay, now a little label of some sort. You know what I'm thinking? There's maybe something here. Maybe the Happy Holidays. I really need to cut out all those labels. Need to add that to my fussy cutting pile. So yesterday I fussy cut and watched Addie's boyfriend's football game. You know, I like to watch something that I don't have to watch completely and I can look down at my fussy cutting. I think I'm just going to put that right in the middle. I do cover up this a little bit, but that's too heavy. Well, I don't mind it. I'm going to do it on the side there. Normally I would try to balance it over, but I really want that snowflake to show. So sometimes you gotta break the rules. Yeah, such a rebel, breaking the rules. Okay, we're gonna call that a little journal card. Alrighty then, what can we do with these? Could almost be like a page. I don't know. I think that maybe it's something to be torn apart a bit and made into something. I didn't even know I had it, so if I mess it up, I mess it up. I'm going to take this off of here. And that's a little less than 8.5. I feel like this could be a good journaling card because it's pretty. I mean, on the back, I need something there. Okay, let's just see what we can do here. Take those off. Oopsie, that didn't work very well. Okay. And then there's a rip here. It's nice and coffee dyed though. It's lovely. Okay, and there's a rip there that a little piece of this could probably fix. Does that go just right there? Okay, I'm gonna we'll see how this does. Okay. I didn't do that very well. Just snip it. Okay. Then if I put that there, it could be a little tuck, but I need something behind to cover up this name. Just looking at my scraps here. I mean, I guess I could do that, but I'd rather have some green. Okay, fine. Let's I think I'll put that there. I could probably, okay, that's gonna go there. So just deciding which verse I liked better. Okay. You there. think I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna glue that down. I'm not gonna make it a pocket. It's not thick enough. But sometimes it's nice to have a really thin journaling card if you're getting a little too thick, which I tend to do on your journals. Gator mouth and all. Okay, well, then I think I'll do that. Maybe a hair too. And then let's go around the edges. Okay, that's just a random little journal card is what that is. Okay, we still have this left. Maybe make a pocket out of that. Yeah. I'm going to try and do this straight. Use my board here, or my mat. And then that's 5 inches. Let's do a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to cut these so you can't see them. Okay, like that. And then let's put a little decoration, little focal point on there. Okay, I'm thinking one of these little people might be good. No, I had some doubles. She's pretty wide, but she's a little tall. Close. Are they gonna be too tall? She's cute. Oh, she's cute. And these are from Paper Snippets Company, CO. Paper Snippets, CO. I'm going to outline her a little bit, I think. Especially her wings. I want them to show. Okay. She's gonna go there, but I feel like maybe we need something. Yeah, let's put that there. Maybe I do want, I was trying to decide if I wanted that, having a little edge. The mixer's going right now, people. I'm so excited to try this. I bet it's going to be zerty for tonight. He whistles while he whistles while he cooks. Makes me know he's happy. Okay, well, just a random little pocket out of that. That's fun. Okay, we have this one yet too. Should we just do the same thing? Might be a little quicker this time since we've done it once already. Going to be a little different finding something blue. But definitely the blue would have gone with some of the things that we've done already. Okay, so that's going to go there. I do not think. I'm just looking through stuff, seeing if I have. Maybe this would go. I'm going to put that right there. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I like these as journal cards just because they're so much thinner than normal, you know. I got out reserve glue sticks yesterday, and I'm at the end of my, the ones that I got out are the little fat ones, and so I'm going to be on to the little skinny ones that I ordered on mistake, but that's all right. They'll work too. I'll just go through them a lot quicker, I think. That's what I think. Okay. And this. I'm gonna go about an inch. Yeah. Inch on this side. Good enough. Okay. Okay, so I need something. Looking in all this other stuff that I have. No idea. Oh, it's December daily circles and other random circles. Random something right there that I'm going to use. Honestly, so much stuff, that you have collected through the years, which explains why I don't do Etsy shares anymore other than the stuff that I buy myself, because I got kind of overrun. Okay, so let's just put you there. And then somebody could like write a date on here or something. And then have their experience on the other side. Now, just put that on there. We get these done, we're going to be on the other side of that envelope of stuff, of random stuff. Okay. All right, there's the journal card, and then, oops, I'm sorry, I whacked you with my finger. Did I make you go? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I had to get up because I thought these little pink and blue fairies, one of these would be cute on there. Oh, how about her? Does she fit? She fits. I just have to clip her head a little bit. Alrighty then. Let's just, all I'm going to do is just cut off this one little branch that's by her hair, and we'll be good. Yeah, how about, I don't know, I'm not even going to put any music. I like how she is balanced with the gray and the gray there. So this is what's happening on this one. Isn't it fun to just kind of freely create, you know, no pattern or anything, just grab a piece of something and see what you can do with it. I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, love that. One more little detail is, let's put some aged mahogany around this. Going to show a super long, oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Yay. Oops, that didn't stay, did it? Okay, how we doing? Okay, we're still good. Oh, Pop Dots. Fun. Okay. This needs to go in my correspondence journal. It's this. I think it's, I have no idea. No idea. Okay, this needs to be refiled. Oh, I know what this is, leftovers from the tag December daily that I did. Was the hashtag project. Their name is different now, but it still has the word hashtag in it. And I did happen to look at their webs or their Etsy, and they have the kit for the tags again. So just FYI on that. Okay, I was curious what's in this bag. For one thing, there's a ruffle. Goodness sakes, you know, all these little bags, I think, is what the various pieces of the tags, what they came in. So that is. All right. I've got flowers and more flowers, which those are awesome, and I need to have those where I can use them. So I'll redo that too. Oh, and then this is just a little side, can go down the side, and we've got Bits and Pieces 3 shop. So it's a ruffle. I wonder if I have a cover that will go with. Not really at the moment. Let's see, not that one, not that one, not that one. I might go with this one. This is the fabric flip. This is the gnome one, but that could go with that. I'm going to put that in with there. Yeah, we probably should do a gnome journal next, huh? Okay, so there's that. This too could go down a side on something, but actually, it might go on this one. This is the tall skinny. I mean, I think that would, yeah, I think that would go with that. I'm going to put those together. Okay, like I said, a little organizing going on as well. Okay. I also thought about doing that tall skinny one next. I don't know. This is just a cool old piece of, you know, a little star. This is the word believe. So cool. These are some Christmas Project Life cards that I coffee dyed. I think what I'll do with those is put those in the ephemera to use bucket. We've got some buttons and some charms and some cardboard things. Ah, gnomes. See, that's why you gotta go through your stuff, Gail. Okay, we're gonna put that in with this. Okay. Cool. I've got a very tiny Tim Holtz person. I'll refile that with the Tim Holtz people. This is just a little notebook that's been stitched together. I'm going to put that in my done ephemera because that can go in a pocket. Not sure what to do with these guys, but we'll just keep them out and try and use them, I guess. Okay, so let's look in here. This is Vintage Studio 717. And let's just see what's in here. Ooh, there's a cool piece of vellum. Okay. This piece of vellum is going to be made into a page. Right here, right now. Boom. Because that'll be cool in one. Just going to pop that into my pre-made pages. And then what else do we have here? I've got a sack. That's vellum. That'd be fun to decorate. We've got envelopes. Super cool. How tall is that? Just 8.5. That could go in something too. So those can be decorated. This can be decorated. And let's see what's in here. A little season's greeting card. I'm going to put that with the finished ephemera. An embossed piece. And just a red piece. This is vellum. I'm going to refile that with my vellum. Another envelope. And another envelope. This one's vellum. This is cool. That would make a fun pocket this way if we cut off the top. Okay. Another fun piece of vellum. These little cards. Yes. Those could go in the done ephemera. And this one, these are just fun pages. I think those all would be good journal cards. So I'm going to put those in the journal cards. Okay. And I can put that in with my envelopes. And this is very tall. It's like almost 10 inches. So let's just fold it and make it a journal card. Just some fun, interesting stuff from that little packet. Put this with my envelopes too. I have a thought for that. Okay, and we'll just keep these kind of aside. Alrighty, I only have a few minutes, but I'll tell you what I'm thinking with these. This one, I'm going to fold it this way. I'm going to take off the top, or cut it so that it's open. Like so. And let's just go ahead and make a thumb notch up here. Okay, that's going to need to be decorated, but that is going to go in this tall journal as a page. Like somewhere. It needs to be decorated, but that'll be a fun, just a little, oh, that's got pockets at the bottom already. That opens. Maybe we put it here. Okay, that's what's going to happen with that one. Okay. That's just going to be a journal card. This one, I'm going to take off this top part, or actually it's the bottom of the envelope, and make this an around the page pocket, like so. Again, I think I'll do this, and it just needs to be decorated. Wow, that didn't want to cut very badly. Okay, so then that just needs to be decorated. This needs to be decorated. We maybe could get that done. And then this, it needs something along here because this is the sticky part. But then that could go, again, around a page like that and flip out. I think you might have to pull it out a bit just so that this will close, but that would be fun. And same here. So I'm going to put those. I'm going to see if we can decorate this one, but I'm going to put those in the to-do box for decorating. I really like this Santa, but he's got a weird head. And he's a little creepy. I don't know. We probably have somebody that will look better. He's cute, isn't he? Let's also put some music behind. Got another bit here. Sorry if I go over a bit over our hour, but I'll just get this one done. We'll look at what we did, and my pile is at least half, and I think we may do this another day. I'm thinking. Keep the title and just get rid of these. And then this is just the right size. So I'm just going to tear it right down here. Like that. Always good to have another sack to put on the page, I say. Okay, that is going to go there. Let's get rid of these so I can glue. They are going to go into my need to be decorated, my unfinished ephemera pile or sack. There we go. Okay. I am feeling more organized with all of these things, which is good. Okay, put that there. Okay, and then I was thinking about maybe, what do I have over here? Oh. I could just put him in the middle, couldn't I? I'll put that there. Okay. I'll put it up high there. Okay, and then you, mister. Let's get rid of this paper. Okay. Just gonna have him stand on that line of the music. Okay, so we did that. Okay, guys, let's see what we did with the random bags of we didn't know what. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay. So this, we have this little pocket and this journal card. We have this little pocket and this journal card. And we have this journal card. Made a few things, and I have a, you know, not even a handful of stuff to refile. So that felt good. I think it needs another day. I'm gonna put it all in a pile and try and do another day of that coming up here. So thanks everybody so much for being here. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.